Just getting a training session in. It's those of you that joined me live yesterday, you know that I was just doing a recovery day. Thank you for all of you that hit that yesterday. I'll just keep this super brief this morning, but there's just something I wanted to address as I'm out here on a Saturday morning, just finishing up a training session. Here, I'll show you where we at. Out here on the track, and look, it's a hell of a nice day to be out moving your body. But what I want to address, well, there's a couple things I want to address. First and foremost, and that is we as men, it's one of the most frustrating things that I have seen in men is they've given up on their bodies and they're all in on business. It's if that's you, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that our body can either be an asset to our business, to our relationships, to our ability as a father, or it's going to be a liability. It's your choice. And what so many of these dudes are doing is they're cheating their business, they're cheating their kids, they're cheating their partner by just letting their bodies go and letting their health go. And now all of a sudden they got to recapture their health later in life, and they're struggling with disease, or high blood pressure, and are on pills, and there's just so much going on. Now, I get it. Some people are dealing with things that others are not. But the overarching element of that, we've got to be moving our bodies. Your body is your business, dude. You need to be out here or wherever here is. Get your butt in the gym, get yourself in a class or whatever. Get out on a hike, get your body moving, because it goes with you wherever you go. So every business meeting, if you're a divorced guy or you're single now, it goes with you on every date. And if you're showing up with high blood pressure and medications and overweight and just soft and doughy, and you just, man, number one, doesn't feel good for you. Your confidence isn't there. You're not going to show up in that particular presentation or in that contract negotiation or in that meeting with your employee with just confidence. When your body is feeling good, you're looking good, like it just, the energy is completely different. So, you know, as a competitive athlete, it's something that's just second nature. But man, I can't tell you how many athletes have let themselves go. So it's something that we as men have to make a choice. Your body is either going to be an asset or liability. Your choice. Which do you want it to be? So it's going to go with you wherever you go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Great to see you. Thanks for joining us here. Yeah, you know what? I tell you what motivates me, I appreciate the question. What motivates me is I know that I have a desire to make an impact on all areas of my life, in my fitness, in my family, in my business or my fortune, in my focus, my emotional intelligence, all that. And I'm no good if my body is not functioning, is not at a high level. So it is the foundation, it's the base for all that I do. So I'm motivated by all things in my life. So I got to keep my body functioning, which is why I was just out here. You guys, I set up all my hurdles. I was doing some hurdle training. Guys, I'm 50 years old, man. People ask me, why are you still hurdling at 50 years old? Why would I not be? For me, that's what excites me. For you, it might be something different. Maybe a hike, but there's got to be a challenge, fellas. We are challenge-driven beings. As a man, if you don't have a challenge, dude, you're just gonna float down here. You got to create a challenge for yourself. So for me, it's like, hey, can I hurdle faster at 50 years old than I did at 40? That I did at 20? Probably not 20, but you get the point. It's a process of, I heard this quote by Ray Lewis, former NFL linebacker. And what Ray Lewis says is, he says, I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So my training, every single, as a business owner, as a father, as a partner, I'm dating someone special now. The primary, well, there's a lot of work that I do on myself, but fitness is right there. I got to take care of my body so that I can show up as the best version of myself. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So you know, guys, or anybody listening, look, your body is going to be an asset. It's going to support you, or it's going to be a liability. Take care of it. Now, here's on the flip side. You show up in a meeting, or you show up to an interview, or you show up, you are a buyer. Like you're showing up to buy. Am I going to buy this person who I'm talking to? It could be on a date, in a relationship. It could be like an interview. It could be in a contract negotiation. You're showing up as a buyer. Am I going to buy from this person? And this person is showing up clearly not interested in making their body an asset. You need to start to think to yourself, if they're not willing to take care of their physical body, what else are they not willing to take care of? You follow me? If you're not willing to take care of your body, you're trying to sell me that you're going to be a good vendor for me. You're trying to sell me that you're going to be good in a relationship to me when you can't even take care of yourself. That's why I get so fucking frustrated, excuse me, with dudes who are showing up and not taking care of themselves. Because hey, I appreciate you. You're saying all the right things, but I can tell, and that's the thing about the body, is we wear our standards. We wear our discipline. So I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. Meaning, I'm out here. What I did today, gang, is I did some hurdle technique. I am competitive masters. I'm 50 years old, guys. So I was out here training. Then I did some 30-meter build-ups, and then some 150s where you start at the turn there and you end down at the end, at the finish line there. So I just did some repeats, and yeah, I hear you. So, you know, it works for me. Now look, what I know though is the older that we get, recovery is such an important piece. I can't just go hard training like I used to. But the thing about it is, I show up differently in my business. I show up differently on my sales calls. I show up differently in my trainings. When I get on stage and speak to a group, I demand attention because I have confidence in myself. I feel good. And when you feel good, and you know, your energy is different. You perform better. So whatever feeling good and looking good is for you, do that. But you got to do something. It's no secret, especially in the U.S., man. It's just how the overweight and obesity rates are ridiculous. Let that not be you. So guys that come to me and we work on it, from a business perspective, we take the holistic approach. I take the man. I learned very early on it's in racehorse and horse racing, excuse me. It's not about the horse, it's about the jockey. So same thing in business. It's not about that horse, it's about the jockey. It's about the business owner. It's about that executive. And so I have to focus on holistically the executive. He says he wants to grow and scale his business. He says he wants to be a better leader. He wants to develop culture. He wants to expand his business. And so, but we got to take a step back and say, are you the man? Are you growing and scaling yourself? Are you becoming the best version of yourself so that you can step into your business and be it first? So hence everything I talk about, and I hear you. So hold up, you talking about? Who's that? I don't know what that means, but nonetheless, it's being, you got to be it first. So everything in the Be the Torch movement, you got to burn the old version of you, because you can't expand into whatever the heck you want to do, especially if you're a guy who's been divorced and you're like, hey, I got to start over. You can't be the old dude that was married in a broken or toxic relationship, or you were toxic. You can't be that guy showing up in a new relationship. You can't be that guy executing in your business today or as a father. So we burn that version of you down by simply getting to the truth, cutting out all of the lies and getting to the truth. And once we get an essence of that, of who you really are, then we build the man back up. So we optimize the man, then we can optimize the empire or the business that you're building. And then we go to the stage of being. You are it. I gotcha, my bad. This is, yes, it is an Auburn orange shirt, but it doesn't necessarily represent the university. It is actually a small little track club that's in the Pacific Northwest. But okay, War Eagle, now I got you. This is not the first time someone has said this to me. Someone has stopped me in the past and said, "Oh, did you run for Auburn?" So I got you. I appreciate it, Buster. uh, so, so yeah, it is. It's being. You got to be it first, and that's where so many dudes get it wrong. They're thinking, if I go make some money, then I'll land a fantastic relationship, or then I'll have time to go train my body, or then I can be I'll have time to be a better father and be more present. If I can just make some more money. They're always looking outside of themselves. You have to become it first. You want to attract a hot, intimate, sexual, super grounded woman into your life, you got to be that first for yourself before you can attract that. So many dudes get that wrong. Same thing in your business, your sales, your opportunities. You have to be that man, that leader first before you can attract those things into your life. So guys, I just want to get a quick shout out to you all. The lives have been actually, man, streaming. I really just started doing it, and it's been really helpful. An opportunity to connect with folks, and I appreciate those that are jumping in and subscribing and following along. It's a beautiful day out here on the track. Gang, wherever you're at, go get outside, go get in nature, go move your bodies. Make that body an asset. Hey, if I can help support you in that process, simply go to cletuscoffey.com/book a call. Let's jump on a call, see if what you got going on. We can work through a 3-step action plan to help support you in that. Otherwise, just keep jumping in here. I'm just going to be dropping insight, knowledge about my experiences, what's real and raw for me, where my challenges and my failures and things I've been going through. Take care, brother. To be able to support you. So anyway, thank you all for joining. Catch you all. Let's hook up tonight. I'll jump on tonight and kind of see where things are at. Take care, everybody.